Hi, ladies. Welcome back to the Inner Image Podcast. I am your host, Andrea John, and I am so glad that you are here as we continue through our season 2. Last week, we kicked things off by talking about why Inner Image matters and how this season is tied to the launch of the brand new devotional. Today, we're going to dive right into the foundation, identity. I want to start off with this question. Who do you believe you are? It's such a simple question, but it shapes everything. How we show up in our homes, how we love our families, how we lead, and even how we see God. The truth is, so many of us are walking around with labels that were never meant to define us. Maybe it's something someone spoke to you many years ago. Maybe it's a mistake that you made that still feels like it owns you. Maybe it's comparison. I know I struggle with that. You see what others are doing and it makes you feel like you're just not good enough. But identity is not rooted in what people say or even in what we do. Identity is rooted in what God says. In Genesis 1, we're told that God created mankind in his image. Male and female, he created them. That means that from the beginning, before you ever accomplished a single thing, God stamped his image on you. That is your truest identity. The Proverbs 31 woman reflects that truth. She's not perfect because she checks every box. She's powerful because she's living out who God already made her to be. And that's where we start. Identity comes before action. Who you are matters more than what you do. Let me share something personal. When I first started asking those deeper questions, who am I really? It was during a season when I felt like everything around me was shaking. I felt absolutely broken and lost. My roles were shifting, life felt overwhelming, and I found myself trying to measure up to other people's expectations. But in the middle of that, God reminded me, Andrea, you are mine. Your value doesn't come from your performance, from your titles, or from being everything to everyone. It comes from me. That changed me, and it's the same truth for you. So today, if you've been carrying an identity that feels heavy, maybe labels like failure, not enough, or even too much, I want you to hear this. That is not who you are. You are a daughter of God. You are created in his image, and he calls you loved, chosen, and worthy. When you live out that identity, everything else flows differently. Your posture changes. Your relationships shift. Even the way you approach your future feels lighter because you're not striving, you're standing. Here's your reflection for this week. Take a few minutes and write down 3 truths from Scripture about who God says you are. Put them somewhere you'll see them every day. On your bathroom mirror, on your phone background, on your fridge, or in your journal. And speak them out loud until they become louder than the lies. We need to make the truth loud and proud. And remember, you don't have to do this alone. We have a private Facebook group where women just like you are gathering to walk through this journey together. It's private, it's a safe place to share, to ask questions, and to be reminded that you're not the only one wrestling with these things. I'll put the link in the show notes so you can come join us there, and we can keep talking throughout the week. And don't forget, you can pre-order the book of In Her Image. It releases on December 1st, and I can't wait for you to get a hold of this book because, like I mentioned last week, I really believe it is a game changer because I know that it was a game changer for me when I shifted my views of the Proverbs 31 woman from what she does to who she is. Total and absolute game changer. So I'll put the link down below. During the month of October 2025, you can use the promo code preorder20 to get a 20% discount on the book. Thank you so much for joining me today. Next week, we're going to talk about purpose and design, what it means that God didn't just create us randomly, but He created us with intention. So you don't want to miss it. Until then, remember this: you are made in His image, and that truth changes everything.